Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decisions. Now guys, I'm big on people having a game plan and a roadmap and a system in place to tell them what to do when they have events like this. Well, here it is. We've been waiting for it. Ripple XRP has won the SEC court case. Now I'm sure the fight is not over, but guys, this cannot be more positive. It wasn't a split decision. It wasn't a settlement. It's an outright win. And I have no doubt that the SEC will appeal this to the higher courts. But guys, that's when they get more fair. So I think this is going to set a precedent in crypto, and this is going to give us the green light for projects like MATIC and HBAR and ALGO and ApeCoin. All these tokens that have been declared a security or named a security by the SEC. I think that's going to give them the green light, and I'd be surprised if these tokens don't pump along with XRP. Now guys, hear me out. This is not financial advice, but at least get my opinion. Guys, I'm non-biased. I'm going to tell you the truth as I see it. I'm going to give you non-biased information because, guys, here comes the FOMO. And, guys, the FOMO is going to come from people that do not have an understanding about the difference between Ripple and XRP. They're going to start screaming about how high it's going to go from when they get relisted and the institutional money's coming in. Well guys, just hear me out. Not financial advice, but hear my 2 cents before you make a decision to buy more or to sell or to hold. Because guys, this is a big day. But no matter what guys, we're still in a bear market. I'm not convinced that we're not. I still believe altcoins are going to make a new low. Bitcoin's low might be in, but guys, if you study the history, and before the halving, you get a pump every year. It's pretty consistent. You get a big pump before the halving, and then you get a dump, and that's when you start locking, loading. Bitcoin dominance is still stronger and to most altcoins. And guys, even though XRP is pumping just like you see on the screen, I think it's at 62 cents. That's not a massive pump. Most people expected it to pump immediately $1, $1.50 up from wherever it was during this announcement. Now the day's not over, but a lot of people are taking profits, including Ripple. So guys, I'm going to prove that to you. Don't take it from me. I'm going to show you what Masari says. I'm going to show you the chart. Because there's so much misinformation talking about institutions coming in to buy XRP. That's not happening, guys. They're going to be selling, and all these big whales, a lot of these big whales that people have been talking about in the last couple of weeks, that is Ripple moving money around to their market makers and in and out of the insiders' wallets, Ripple's wallets, the early investors' wallets. You got to understand this. Now, I'm extremely positive long-term for XRP and all of crypto. This is the best news we could have possibly hoped for. And quite frankly, I'm shocked because I thought it would be like a split decision. I thought that they would say Ripple was a security in the beginning and they're not now. So guys, this is an amazing day. But look, let's get into it. I'm going to show you the charts and show you some information you need. And then also we'll take a look at Algorand and HBAR and MATIC and Solana and see if it's time to buy or just chill out. Let's get into it. All right, guys. As you can see the chart right now, XRP is at 62.5 cents. It's pumping. It started the day at 46 cents. So that's a pretty good move. Now, here's what I want to show you guys because people don't want to hear the truth. And hey, it's your money, guys. I'm just here to tell you what I'm doing. Look, I've said all along, I own XRP. I did it for a trade. This is what I've been waiting for. And I had no doubt the risk reward was tremendous. And quite frankly, it's not panning out to be life-changing or tremendous right now, but it's a great risk reward trade that I put on. And so for me, I'm going to be selling probably 70% of my XRP before the day's out, period. But no matter what, I'm getting my initial investment back out. So there is no loss. No matter what, I will have made money with my XRP. And that was my plan all along. I wasn't looking to hold XRP for 10 years, 15 years. But anyway, I want to show you guys something. Ripple has been dumping all year. Over 2.5 billion tokens Ripple has dumped from January. And guys, they dumped millions or billions and billions of tokens into the last rally during the last bull market. That's why XRP did not hit a new high. But I want to show you something, guys. Look at this screen. This is Masari. Look at the circulating supply. It's 52.5 billion. Just basically, from in the last 2 days, they have added about 300 billion. No, what would that be? 300 million tokens has been dumped by Ripple. But look at what they've been dumping all month. And let's go back to the first of the year, guys. This is year to date. Look at the supply. At the beginning of last year, at the beginning of the year, it was at 50 billion. Now they're at 52.5 billion. Guys, that's 2.5 billion tokens that Ripple has dumped. And I can almost promise you, which is, again, not financial advice, this right here is just going to keep going up. And over the next couple of weeks, if XRP keeps rallying, Ripple's going to keep dumping. And guess what they're going to do? They're probably going to buy it back just like they've been doing for the last 6 years when it's lower. So they're going to take their profits at 60 cents, 70 cents, a dollar, wherever it goes. And then when it's all settled down a little bit more, they'll buy back. And they do that over and over. So the point is, guys, whether you're a long-term holder or not, I highly want to recommend take your initial profits out and maybe play the game like Ripple is playing it. Take your profits. But guys, I'm not here to browbeat you. I'm extremely excited, but I want you to know these charts don't lie. Now I want to show you something else, guys. This is why there was no all-time high. At the beginning of the last bull run right here, and I want to do this really fast. At the beginning of the last bull run right here, you got 33 billion tokens. That's 20 billion, 25 billion tokens that has been dumped on the market since the last bull run. But think about this, guys. While it was pumping, before that was over, they went from that was 14 billion tokens XRP or Ripple dumped in the last bull run. That's why you didn't get a new high. 14 billion tokens, guys. That's a massive amount. And Ripple just keeps dumping, keeps dumping, keeps dumping. Then they buy them back, put it back into escrow, and do it again. Guys, I say this with love. You got to understand the difference between Ripple and XRP. XRP is a great project, but when it comes to the banks and ODL and getting dumped on, that's Ripple. All that is Ripple, and it's extremely positive. And if you are an accredited investor, buying Ripple stock is going to be a great investment. Ripple is going to be probably a top 100 corporation when they go public. Have no doubt they have a great future, but that correlation, those long-term cross-border payments and ODL and all the massive bank things that Ripple is doing, most of it, like 90+%, doesn't have anything to do with retail XRP. Ripple has their stack, which is half the supply, and they do not need to ever go into the market, and it'll probably be 25 years plus before supply and demand could ever catch up. So don't believe the hype. And I don't want to get on the high horse about that, but guys, just consider taking some profits. But it is a great day no matter what. So let's take a look. I'm thinking Algorand, one of the big reasons it took a hit was because it was called a security by the SEC, which came out of absolute nowhere. And it's been getting pounded. So I'm thinking it might be bouncing. And there it is. But look, guys, it's still under 11 cents, or right at 11 cents. Guys, that's a historical low for Algorand. I don't know what to tell you. I do have an Algorand video coming out. Let's look at Solana. Solana should be breaking out as well. Yes, there it goes. It went from, $21 and something to above 25 today, because I truly believe if Ripple wins, Solana, Ethereum, Algorand, HBAR especially, let's look at that. They're definitely going to win as well if it ever comes to pass. I don't think that it's going to matter anymore. I think it's going to put a lot of stuff to rest. HBAR is rallying, but it's just barely over 5 cents. Guys, it may be time to dollar cost average in. But for me, I still believe that everything is going lower before the next bull run. I don't think we're in the bull run. I think this is a bear pump. And I do believe that unless there's a big catalyst that sinks the U.S. economy or sinks the stock market, if that happens, yes, Bitcoin can make a new low. If that doesn't happen, Bitcoin will not. Bitcoin's bottom is in. That being said, some of these projects like Algorand and HBAR, some great projects, Gala, a lot of tokens that I want to get into, I don't think they've seen their low yet. They're already breaking their new lows. Algorand, for instance, has made a new low this year, and that's the low of the bear market. A lot of projects have been doing that. So no matter what, no matter how you want to claim it, is the bottom in the bear market? Well, I don't know. You can't. It depends on which tokens you're looking at and how you measure it. But if you measure it with Bitcoin, you have a better case. But for whatever it's worth, guys, I'm not going to start stacking more altcoins until Bitcoin dominance starts to weaken. Because here's the deal, guys. The big money's coming into Bitcoin. That's where they're comfortable. Now, they may start bleeding into the altcoins right now because this ruling is why a lot of institutions has held back. Now, I want to say one more thing. And guys, do this research and come to your own conclusion. It's not financial advice, but I want to tell you something, guys. These people that are talking about the FOMO and that the banks are going to flood in and the institutions are going to flood into XRP. Well, guys, I used to work for Bear Stearns, and one thing I know about Wall Street does not FOMO into projects with bad tokenomics that they can get dumped on. When they see these charts like Masari pumps up, they want to be part of the dumpers, right? Look at Aptos, look at ApeCoin, look at SWE project. Phenomenal projects. No institutional money is going to come in from here because they got in at 0.0001 and they're already up 500, 1,000x. And so institutional money is not going to get into a project like XRP because of the tokenomics. Now, Wall Street is 100% going to eat Ripple alive when they go for their IPO. All of Wall Street's going to be, it might set a record for one of the biggest IPOs in Wall Street history. I have no doubt about that. But Wall Street is not going to run in and buy XRP. They're not going to build a position that they can get dumped on that has bad tokenomics. Not here to rag on it, but the facts are you can build a hell of a case that Ripple XRP token has the worst tokenomics in crypto, and it definitely has the worst tokenomics like in the top 100. For whatever that's worth, guys. And if you don't believe me, just go study tokenomics. Go to Masari, which, guys, you need to understand this. Look at this. Every time it pumps, it gets dumped on. Look at just this year alone. I mean, look at these big dumps. That is Ripple adding to the supply. And guess what, guys? They dump every month. This is a fact. Feel free to prove me wrong with facts. I'll make another video and correct it. But I know that the facts are Ripple dumps every single month. They unlock 1 billion tokens. They normally, to generalize, they dump about 300 million of those tokens. And then when it pulls back, they go back into the market and they buy more and they put it back into the escrow. And guys, that's not what you want. You want, when any project, and Ripple's the only one that does this, you want when a project unlocks, that's like a sign of relief. Good. That's one dump you got on us. Boom. That's another one. And what you want to see, guys, no matter which project it is, you want to see the total supply and the max supply match, and you want the circulating supply to be as close to total supply as possible and to max supply as possible. Now, why I got HBAR on the screen, their tokenomics are not the best, but here's the difference between Hedera and a lot of other projects. They tell you when their unlocks are coming, so they're not something that we don't know when or how many. We can read about it and we can plan for it. And when they do unlock, unlike, say, Ripple, where they put that on their bottom lines and they made a huge profit, it's just profit that they took out of the XRP community. When HBAR does a release, they take those profits and put it into the ecosystem to build out the Hedera network. So it's a positive. And that's the difference of good tokenomics and bad tokenomics, guys. Anyway, don't mean to harp on that. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Are you selling your XRP? Because I'm going to be selling the majority of mine before the day's over. And then, but I will hold 25 to 30% and sell along the way. That being said, guys, I may short XRP if it pumps harder. I really want it to pump a lot harder. I thought it might pump immediately like $1, $1.50, not to $1, $1.50. I thought it might pump really hard. It's starting to pick up the pace, but I think it would be a great short if it gets out of hand. I'd like to see it really get up over $1 or something crazy, but I truly believe, guys, people are going to be taking their profits. The smart money is going to be taken. They're going to be selling into this. Ripple is selling into this. And the higher it gets, the more unlocked Ripple is going to sell, and the insiders and the early investors. Anyway, guys, again, not financial advice, but do yourself a favor. Think long and hard about just pulling out your initial investment, right? If you put $1,000 or $10,000 or whatever, take it out. So no matter what, you're good to go, guys, and you can take that money and put it in other projects, and it's a great way to kick off the next bull run. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know how high you think XRP is going to go before the next bull run. I really don't believe that the bull run has started. This may kick off a great, I don't know, 20-30% move in Bitcoin. A lot of the altcoins may pump by 1 or 2x right now, but I still believe that everything's going to come back before the halving. I could be wrong. I'm just going by historical charts. But anyway, guys, this is a good day. I can't be more bullish. I've always been long-term bullish on crypto. Regulation has been the only thing that has bothered me whatsoever. Even with regulation, I've always been long-term extremely bullish. But short-term, guys, I don't think that the bottom is in for the average altcoin. That's just my opinion. But guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit that like button. Notify people with like minds that want non-biased information, because again, I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear. And guys, don't be scared to take those profits, because if you don't take your profits, you will become the profits. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. It is a good day. Get back in crypto. Call your friends and family and let them know this is not financial advice, but tell them to start looking at crypto. And hopefully all the people that have been going away, leaving crypto in the last couple of months, are going to get excited again and come back into this market and at least prepare and have a game plan. Guys, you gotta have a game plan for the next bull run. Just like now, I did a video a while back. What is your game plan if XRP wins, if XRP loses? Well, guys, I'm implementing my game plan. And no matter what, I'm good, because I'm going to have profits, pretty decent profits. And maybe I leave a lot on the table. Who cares? Because when I put it on as a swing trade. And the time limit was after the announcement, I would no matter what get my initial investment back. And I'm going to start dollar cost averaging out. But here's my last statement, guys. And I tell you, this is a good day. I believe that this might be the thing. Buy the rumor, sell the announcement. And the announcement is here. I'll be surprised if XRP doesn't end up back down to around 50 cents before the day's out. I don't know, guys. It's your money. But hopefully you have a game plan in place, not only to capitalize on your XRP position, but for any position and any trade you're going to do for the next bull run. If you don't, guys, I work one-on-one with people for $250. I'll take a look at your portfolio. It's not financial advice, but what we'll do is go through and we'll create a roadmap and a game plan and put systems and a thought process in place for you to capitalize on the next bull run. Because, guys, making money and keeping that money and taking those profits is important. And when the FOMO, just like today, kicks in, that's when panic, and then you start changing your mind. Well, guys, good or bad, I know exactly what I was going to do on this day, and I'm going to stick to my guns, because if you don't have a plan, guys, you'll get wrecked. Whether it's FOMO that gets you and XRP rallies to $3 today and you don't sell, and then it comes back to 50 cents and sits there for 5 years, I don't know. But the people that are taking their profits, and especially their initial investment out, hey, it's a good day no matter what. And guys, there's immense opportunity out there. This is not the only opportunity, but the way you stay active and keep making more money in crypto is taking those profits. All right, guys, I'm rambling, but man, I'm excited. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Take care, guys.